He's got a hold.
And be like, well, that's not really everything. 1% comes off what's family.
On that door, the serving for the allowing on that Sunday, forgetting, we got Allen for Lewin and Draw for Downey. On that where you sit there. Nineteen, 34, Rose, 15, and Willis. And on that one. Don't bring it, only, and what, over.
Thanks. Just take it. Oh, what?
Four, and they were all in the same pool, and that was Leland Schaefer. He won all four of those, so Leland Schaefer is already the champion at 165.
So David Rowe at 113, facing Zane Stewart from Lewis County. Again, a lot to be determined here still. Team scores, team championship up for grabs. Individual places up for grabs right now. We're just hoping we can keep enough service to keep us on. I know that I can tell that the Wi-Fi isn't great right now.
Rowe with an opportunity to score here if he keeps it, and does not. .57 seconds left to go here in the first period. 0-0 score for David Rowe of Roan and Stewart of Lewis County.
Listen, you can see me directing behind the scenes,
I
too.
can see that, yeah.
Matt White now bored because I had him back it up so far.
That he doesn't have to move and do too much.
I've got too many graphics. I've got too many graphics laid out here, trying to help people out here. Still no score in this third place match. 113 is the weight class.
23 seconds and counting down.
We have Calhoun County and Lewis County. Calhoun County winning the fifth place match at 113 by pin. Stewart in on a shot right now with 5 seconds left in the period. Rowe trying to fight it off. And nice job by David. Hill will fight that off. No score heading into the second. Well, near pin in the championship match. Polka and Logan. Polka's wrestler at 113 may have some blood time.
Looks to.
Moving into the second period. Stewart choosing bottom position. Rose wrestled for a few years, John, but still new to high school wrestling, so it's always an adjustment to move up a level.
Yeah, he has to, in the practice room, take advantage of those good wrestlers that he's facing every day. Right there, David has a chance to run the half. Doesn't stay heavy enough. And it's going to be an escape for Stewart. It'll be a 1-0 lead with 1:30 left to go here in the second period.
Please, if you're waiting to wrestle or watching wrestling, have a seat in the bleachers. People cannot see. You're blocking their view. Have a seat in the bleachers.
Toby Ford, crowd control once again.
Directing traffic.
Well, everybody gets excited and nobody can see at that point.
An arm situation. Whoa, David got a chance to try to trip back.
He'll transition that into a single leg, a lift, and trip for the takedown.
2 points.
Yeah, nice move for Rowe. Stewart quickly to his feet, though. Stewart trying to sit out. Nice job by Rose. Got that tight waist in, John.
Other half, you got to get up high. That's just.
"20 seconds left. Rowe will cut Stewart loose, and Stewart immediately comes back with a takedown. We'll be ready for everything. Stewart in on a half now. 10 seconds left. Stewart rolling Rowe. And with 7.4 on the clock, the win goes to Stewart.
Fairly good match up until that last little scramble there, it seemed. Rose got to take advantage of being in the room, in the wrestling room with those guys that can teach him a lot.
We transition over to the first place match. Polka and Logan, 113. Polka with another pin opportunity, and immediately the pin happens. So we're going to move up to 120. Tyson Penna, big brother of Noah Penna.
Yep. 120.
7th and 8th. Matt Ford.
And waiting to see the opponent for Penna.
It's going to be Stephen Poe from Polka. These guys met up last year at
5th and 6th from
St. Mary's.
Vance from Logan. Adriano from
Get that put up.
3rd and 4th on Matt 2. Hensley.
I do like that Toby Ford is announcing all of these, so it gives me a chance, John. At least I can almost stay on top of this.
Rome Poe from Polka.
So Tyson Penna for Roane County. And Stephen Poe for the Polka Dots, ready to go at it here in the first place match. Logan and Chapmanville, third and fourth. Calhoun and Logan in fifth and sixth. And Lewis County and Logan in seventh and eighth. So Logan well represented in this. 3 wrestlers. And in on a shot. Body lock. And he will softly lay Poe down in a pin position. Boy, just got that bear hug, and Pena with a quick pin of Stephen Poe. How about you, Tyson Pena?
That's going to be number 3. That's the third Gary Bender Raider Cup, and he's talked about that the last few weeks, how much it means to him to get his third here.
Well, obviously, you know, the namesake of this tournament, Gary Bender, and Tyson has known Coach Bender as long as he's been a wrestler.
Yeah.
And had a chance to have Coach Bender work with him a little bit, work with the crew down at Alpha. And it does mean a lot, has always meant a lot to Tyson to win this tournament.
Yeah.
So our next wrestler will be Tommy Evans coming up here in the 126 weight class. And a pin for Chapmanville in the third, fourth place match. Again, that was a close match with Tyson Pena and the young man from Chapmanville who finishes third.
Tommy Evans is going to get a chance here. He's going to go for third and fourth.
And you know his opponent yet there, John?
I do.
I would love to have this in advance.
So here's the pictures. Here's first and second. Here's third and fourth.
Dowden, okay.
Dowden of Man.
The good thing is there's still a match going on for fifth and sixth place. Calhoun County and Logan going at it here at the 120-pound weight class. Great for me as well because it gives me a chance, John, to update the graphics. I want to get this right for everyone out there.
£126 weight class, 7th and 8th place. There is not a match. 5th and 6th place. 126, Lemley from Hooker will receive a forfeit or a bye in the 5th place.
Focus Limley in the 126. A bye for the fifth and sixth place match. Tommy Evans.
Evans from Rome County. Dowden.
And his opponent from Man is Rebecca Dowden.
On mat 1, Hensley from Chapmanville. Britain from Hooker.
And in the championship match, boy, what a match it was for Chapmanville's Caden Hensley. Hensley just so unbelievably stout. And his opponent in the championship match from the Polka Dots is Jacob Limley, I apologize.
Tommy Evans getting to work quick here.
Quick takedown.
Stacked up. And a quick
Evans with a quick pin in a third place match. Congratulations to Tommy Evans helping Roane County's cause just like that. A very fast pin in the championship match And that was Caden Hensley with the victory. So quickly we move into 132, John.
Let's keep it rolling.
Absolutely. Roane County will be represented by Jimmy Lance.
Jimmy's going to be going for 3rd and 4th.
And who is his opponent?
His opponent
5th and 6th place. Barnes.
is going to be Smith from Poca.
Gushow from Grafton. 3rd and 4th place. Lance from Rome. Smith from Poca.
So we are ready to go with the 132-pound weight class.
1st and 2nd.
For Roane County, representing is Jimmy Lance. From Poca is Caleb Smith. Love to see the maturation of Jimmy Lance from last year to this year. Just from last year, match to match, really.
Yeah.
And another Chapmanville wrestler in the championship here, facing off against Lewis County in the championship match.
Borum, a very good wrestler. Luke Borum here for Lewis County. He hit a lot of camps, did a lot of different things in the offseason. He and Tyson have wrestled a couple times in their high school career, and they've become pretty good friends.
Lance in on a quick single. They'll tumble out of the match. 7th and 8th place match going on. Lewis County and Calhoun County, 5th and 6th place. Lewis County and Logan. So Lewis County with 3 in this one. And that's when you talk about these team scores. Boy, great takedown there for Poca's Smith, and he has got Lance in major trouble. Jimmy trying to fight off a pin here. Smith has control of the head. That's going to be hard to get out of. Lance fighting hard, though. Boy, what an amazing escape from Jimmy Lance. He trails 5-0, though, to Smith.
Legs free. Right there, Granby out. Turn back, quick, keep a hold of that. Yeah.
Lance into him. Got to get that hand
Come across the body.
If he could do that, shoot that elbow through, get it wrapped around, and he's got a chance at a reversal here.
Drive that. There we go. Work up the body now.
45 seconds still remaining.
A little bit too much.
Smith, very wise, continued that roll through. Stays on top position. So close, though, for Lance. Smith with that wing in now.
He's looking for the double wing. As Borum is looking for a pin here in the first place match at 132.
Potentially dangerous called, and there is the pin for Borum. Champion at 132 here. 20 seconds left in the first for the third place match. Jimmy Lance trailing Caleb Smith from Poca.
Jimmy trying to work. They're going to go out of bounds. 1.5 left to go here in the first period. 5-0 lead for Poca.
So Lance, an early pin opportunity for Caleb Smith. Lance able to get out of trouble, and he will advance to the second period. Again, if you've got time on the clock and you haven't been pinned, you've got an opportunity. Lance has shown, John, the ability to make some moves here. Just got to put something together.
Yeah, Jimmy's still very new to wrestling, only 1 year deep, and working here from bottom to get free. Looked like it was going to be able to get up and out. Didn't happen.
Smith with that wrist control over near the edge of the mat. And the two will head outside of the circle.
Jimmy's been in situations even today where he's been able to work his way out and pin guys from a defensive position. Get some blood time here for Polka.
Coming in next for Roane County will be Gabe Deaver at 138 pounds.
Gabe's got a very tough opponent. Another guy from Lewis County, that's Bush. Bush's older brother. Very good wrestler as well, graduated last year. So both of these guys are going to meet up at 138, are sophomores.
Brogan Burdett, he's reported over here by the left room. Brogan Burdett.
Looks like Coach Burdett's boy has been called out in front of the entire crowd. Blood time at the moment here in the third place match. At 132 pounds, Jimmy Lance, Caleb Smith. Lance from Roane, Smith from Polka.
Smith trying to work to get up and out. Got a leg. Keep that. Do-si-do out of bounds. I like how he's fighting to come up out of the bottom position.
Continuing to roll. I like the action that he is pursuing right now. Just got to keep that going, John. It's easier said than done, but if you stay active,
Yeah,
there's an opportunity.
you're absolutely right. Easier said than done because you've never been in a situation until you've wrestled for 3 periods.
Potentially dangerous as Lance gets up to his feet. Second period action.
.105 left here. Jimmy trying to roll through once again. Smith doing a good job of staying on the hips and not allowing Jimmy to get free. Controlling that wrist, trapping that arm.
Full minute gone by here in the second. Smith controlling top position. Lance to his feet. Trying to break that wrist.
Not literally break it, but
Nah.
break free.
Again, Smith over near the edge. Both these wrestlers look a little bit exhausted. Again, it's early in the season.
Yeah. That it is. I think, though, that Jimmy's really worked on his conditioning, cardio. Jimmy's trying to roll through and get stuck. Again, he's just shelving that leg up there, not allowing Jimmy to get much going. Got a half going in deep.
Only 2 for near fall points. 7-0. Short time, second period, 10 seconds. So not only was Lance unable to escape, Smith, in fact, gets 2 back points late.
Yeah. And here we go, third period. I want to send some shout outs here, Drew, today to some folks that have been very helpful throughout getting prepared for this tournament. First of all, Toby Ford, always doing his thing to help us out. I want to shout out Handy Mart. They donated some subs for the hospitality rooms. We start the third period here.
It takes a ton of volunteers, a ton of effort, and a ton of work. I was here last night.
Yeah.
Getting the equipment set up just so we can have internet problems throughout the day. Right now, we are working off of a hotspot from a friend. So if we are cutting in and out, we do apologize. I'm looking at the service, and it's showing red.
Jimmy Lance working to try to get his half in, and he's getting closer. He's got that far wrist trapped. Smith showing the strength.
Well, it could take one of those major changes of events here for Jimmy Lance here in the third, fourth place match.
Smith showing the strength. He hooks that ankle and doesn't allow Jimmy to keep balance, and he's going to score off of that.
Reversal in favor of Smith. Under a minute left in the match.
Another sponsor, Best Title here in Spencer. They provided some stuff for our hospitality room as well. Joe McDonald, A&M Digital Technology, not only on the computer and programming side, but you also have him making the plaques for the champions, which is very cool. He's got a 3D printer, so this is going to be something neat to the champions here tonight. They're going to be able to take those home, hang those on their wall. Once again, Quentin Keaton always doing everything possible to help wrestling out. Everybody that has donated their time.
NV Graphics
NV
with the
Graphics.
Raider Cup.
Yeah, Raider Cup.
For the team champion. Smith tries to roll out on the edge. 3.5 seconds left. And it's going to be Caleb Smith taking third place. Good day, though, for Smith, or for Lance.
Yeah, good things still to come for Jimmy Lance this season. Good match. You can see Smith. He is worn out.
So we've advanced to the 138-pound finals. And for Roane County, Gabe Deaver and his opponents from Lewis County,
Colby Bush.
First and second on that one. Deaver from Roane.
Colby Bush. You had me messed up there, John. It's listed as Landon.
Maybe Landon Bush.
Whatever it is, they're in the championship match.
Good action there. Deaver been impressive today.
He's had a good day. That's why he is in the championship match. Mann and Chapmanville in the third, fourth place match. Bush now working on a takedown, gets the 2. Fifth and sixth is Logan.
And
for second, I
Polka.
had. And Polka, and then seventh and eighth, Webster County and Calhoun County.
So all 4 mats here right now. Action on every match.
Beaver over near the edge. Bush with control. He's got that tight waist wrapped around. Lets loose of it. Got a half in. Trying to roll Deaver.
1:05 left to go here in the first period. Deaver, though, showing some strength as he's not allowing Bush to get that sunk in deep enough to where he could turn him. He is working it.
Calhoun County, a pin for 7th and 8th place at 138. Deaver still fighting here. Bush was unable to turn him. Deaver up to his feet quickly. Shoved out of the mat by Bush. Team scores are going to be quite interesting, John. Roane County has 8 in the finals, and they've got a couple others. We've already seen third and fourth place matches. Lewis County early on, we've seen a couple of wrestlers in each division. 30 seconds left here in the championship match at 138. Beaver again trying to fight off the turn from Bush. Won't do it this time. Bush sinks it in. Gabe trying to roll through. And now in a really tough position.
Deaver, though, fighting every chance he gets.
5 seconds
Very
left.
short time. He's still working.
Wow, what a fight for Deaver.
He's going to give up some back points. That'll be 5-0 here after those 3 back points. But, man, what a battle.
Wrestlers choose neutral for the second. Immediately, Bush goes right to work. Picks up yet another takedown, 7-0 the score. Third, fourth place match. Man looking for a pin right now against Chapmanville. Deaver once again in precarious situation with Bush trying to turn him. Love the fight, though. Man with a pin in the third, fourth place match.
Deaver still battling. 1:15 left to go here in the second period. And Bush not able to pin. It will take him down to the mat.
Deaver back up to his feet, able to avoid being turned even. Minute left here in the second. And Deaver able to grab the escape. Picks up the point, but immediately Bush comes right back with the offense and grabs another takedown.
.35 seconds left to go here. More back points coming. Deaver's going to reverse his hips and go out of bounds, so that's going to stop it at 27.7 seconds left to go here in the second period.
Still 9-1. Polka with a pin in the fifth and sixth placed match at 138 over Logan Wrestler. So now it is just the championship match underway.
Still a good battle here. I'll give it to Deaver. He has fought on bottom pretty much this whole match.
Continues to battle. It's been a great day for Gabe. And again, last year, John getting his feet wet at the high school level, and he has shown vast improvement here today.
Oh, definitely so. And he's changed his body, gotten a lot stronger throughout. He played football this offseason, or this year, but really I think wrestling for him is very good because of his strength and because of his size.
Reversal, though, for Bush, right into a possible cradle. Deaver, though, again, showing that strength. Fights off the cradle attempt. Minute 27 left in the third.
Bush working for that wing.
He'll get Deaver turned. Tried to settle in. Gabe again battling hard, but in the end, Bush will take the victory by pin. Tremendous battle, though, for Gabe, and he'll finish as the runner-up this year.
.144 weight class, 7th and 8th place. McCoy, look at Amos Webster. 5th and 6th, Code. Rome, Patchett, Lewis.
So Forrest Coe is going to go wrestle for 5th and 6 at 144.
Simon Webster, Hughes.
Do you have his opponents for us?
5th and 6th
First and
place.
second, Collins, Jacksonville, Jones, Boca.
Co is going to have Jay Paget. Lewis.
Lewis County. So ready to go. And again, we are scoring the Roane County matches. So the score you see at the bottom will be for the top left corner match. Forrest Coe, Jay Paget.
Forrest goes in off the bat trying to get a leg. Paget headlock. Has a chance to score some points, but looks like Forrest has a hold of the leg. It's going to make it tough for Paget to turn him, but a scoring opportunity there. Going to get 2. Is Lewis. Paget should be 2-0, I believe. Coe is working to get that leg. Still nothing.
They're working hard over near the edge of the mat.
Nice little move to flip him there. It looks like Forrest is going to get a chance.
And he's got 2.
He's got 2. Shows 2-0 Roane County right now. I thought that Lewis might have gotten some points there. We'll have to check the score, but Forrest Coe doing work there on top, the junior first-year wrestler for Roane County.
First place match, Chapmanville Polka. And an injury on the 3rd, 4th place match, Calhoun and Webster County. 7th and 8th place match over quickly. And Coe battling for 5th and 6th.
Coe looking for a cradle and able to roll through is Lewis, but Forrest Coe able to stay heavy on the hips and roll through with him. 15 seconds left to go here in this period. Coe's doing a good job of controlling. Nice blast.
Right at the end of the period. So Coe will, at the moment, we think, take a 2-0 lead.
Thanks to Mike Roberts for running the table here at mat 4. Antoine Roberts running the table at mat 3. Scott Tolley running mat 2. And then, of course, our mat maids working mat 1 and still helping out with everything that's going on.
Got this day started. Scheduled to begin at 10, about 10:37. Close to 10:40 is when they got started. We've had a couple of long breaks, a couple of 45-minute breaks, and then most recently we had a tremendous break of about an hour so they could set up the finals competitors. Coe in on a shot again near the edge of the mat. And we're up to the 144-pound weight class. We hope that we stay live on the air. I don't know how good the feed is for you guys out there watching because we are hovering between red and yellow, which never is good for service. Green is what we need, but we're lucky to even be on because we have lost internet service here today. We're working with a friend's Wi-Fi hotspot, and he does not have much.
Well, he doesn't have an iPhone. That's the first thing, Drew. He's got a jitterbug.
Coe in on a double. Oh, man. Over near the sideline. And a little extracurriculars there. Coe with a double leg, and he was blasting through. Unfortunately, they went to the edge of the mat, John, and you could hear Paget's head hit off of not the mat. They went so far to the edge that Paget actually hit the back of his head on the wooden floor here at the castle. And then I don't know if some words were exchanged quickly, but both of them got up ready for some extracurriculars.
Well, I'm not real sure. I think Paget just didn't like that he was taken off the mat like that, and I'm not sure Forrest. I know the kid. He's nothing like that. It was just a good hard double leg shot, and it happened to go off the mat.
Hopefully Paget is okay. Looks like he is. So hopefully the two will settle themselves down a little bit here and get back to some actual wrestling action. The official having a chat with both of them, obviously. It's very difficult to settle down once you're into wrestling mode, you know. They want to be physical. They want to be aggressive. And if you've already had one issue, you hope that that's all you have. Chapmanville with a victory in the championship match over Poca by pin. It's very good team scores here. It's going to be a battle, John, between Chapmanville, Lewis County, Roane County.
Yeah, to see who's going to come out here on top. And a nice opportunity for Forrest Coe.
Double leg shot, and he will finish it nicely. I like the way he settled himself once he got Paget moving backwards.
Yep. Forrest's strength, Drew, is very tough to handle as he's working here to get a half in. Now he's going to work to sucking back and try to get some back points possibly.
Time running out here in the second period. And the two will head to the outside of the mat. And an escape given.
Really?
So the two will go neutral. Paget giving the escape on the edge of the mat. I'm not sure I saw that, John.
Yeah.
13 seconds remaining here in this sixth place match at 144. Roane County will move up to 150 next with Mac Webb. Takedown attempt right at the end of the second period for Paget. Just a little late. Going to show sportsmanship, John, afterwards. Yeah. Paget helping Coe up, so that's good. Coe leading here in the third. Like he was looking at that double leg blast. Coe lost his footing. Paget a little too aggressive. Overshot the target, but now he comes back, and he's got Coe in pin mode. Let's see if Coe can fight it off. Coe just lost his balance, John. Turned and fell. And Paget is close to a pin, and he's got it. Just unfortunate for Coe, and Paget takes full advantage of it. And Forrest, though, finishing sixth place here.
150-pound weight class. 7th and 8th.
And we move right along.
Forrest being a first-year wrestler, it's one of those things that when you get a little bit too aggressive, you can take yourself out of the match, and unfortunately that's what happened there. But it's a learning experience for him. This is going to be his first actual day of wrestling a varsity wrestling match. So very proud of his effort and very proud of how he works in that wrestling room. Love him being a part of this wrestling team.
So we're looking at third and fourth place for Mac Webb, his opponent from Logan. You know how I know this is the first time we've done a Logan?
Because
I haven't formatted anything for it. As soon as you can get me the opponents, I will take it. Webb working quickly, wasting zero time in on a double.
All right, this is Nestor from Grafton.
Oh, okay. I forgot Grafton was here. I do apologize. So it is not Logan, it's Grafton.
And Mac Webb with a chance to pin Nestor
very quickly. 2 right now for Webb. Nestor able to fight off the pin, though. 3 for back points. Another tilt. Official says nope. Webb getting back on the hips here. Adjusting. Championship match. Calhoun and Chapmanville at 150.
Wyatt Nichols.
Another turn for Webb here over on the edge of the mat.
That should be a pin.
Webb has got the pin
There we
now.
go.
Mac Webb, the freshman, 3rd place finish in his first ever Gary Bender Invitational.
Over on mat 1, Wyatt Nichols of Calhoun. Wyatt, another big part of the Alpha Wrestling program that we have here through the offseason. He is with us every day, goes to camps, goes to clinics, all those kind of things. He has really put the work in the offseason. He's right here in a finals match against a tough opponent for Chapmanville.
Top left corner, 5th place match, Polka and Webster County, and Webster County with the pin for the win. Chapmanville and, you got to help me with that. Is that Grafton
That's
again?
going to be Logan.
Chapmanville Logan in the 7th place match, top right corner. Championship match at 150 taking place on the bottom mat. A 2-0 lead for Nichols right now. He'll choose bottom. Opponent Noah Coombs. Coombs able to scoot by Mac Webb in the dual matchup.
An escape that's going to give Nichols 3 total points here.
Appreciate Joe McDonald said the stream is looking pretty great.
Good.
Staying stable.
Kim Starcher just sent me a picture that she and Oop are watching it at home. Looks good. Nichols
See
there.
everybody watching. Nice spin behind. And now the lead 5-0 for Wyatt Nichols here in the 2nd period over Coombs.
I'm telling you, you can see the progression of what Wyatt has done in this offseason. Very clear as he wrestles. He's a sophomore this year. Last year, he's always been a good wrestler. Last year, I think, as a freshman, you can get in your own head sometimes. I think that's what Wyatt did a little bit. But right now, he's put the work in, and he is showing up as he's got a chance to stack up and get a pin here.
Still a minute left in the 2nd.
He's working towards it.
Official Joe Mike Rector down on
Yes,
the mat.
sir.
And he will slap it, says Calhoun County's Wyatt Nichols at 150 pounds with the championship.
Excellent job.
Moving up to 157 here in a second. Bradley Mace. Check on his opponent real quick.
That's going to be Hayden Statham from Calhoun.
Still a match taking place over on the 7th place battle.
Staten from Calhoun. Staten, a very good wrestler. The combination of Nichols and Staten here on this Calhoun County team, as well as Schoolcraft at the 106, they're having an opportunity to get 3 champions here. Roane County have had guys there in this championship bouts, and Bradley Mace for Roane County with a chance to go 5-0 today. Bradley has wrestled great today.
Still awaiting the finish of the 7th place match, top right corner of your screen. Chapmanville and Logan, those two schools separated by just a few miles. They had to come all the way up here to Roane County, John, to battle for 7th.
Got an injury.
For Roane County, still to come. Of course, Bradley Mace at the championship match at 157. 165, you'll see Leland Schaefer, Race at Steele at 175, Lane Watson at 190, and Coben Cottrell at 215.
Leland Schaefer already gets the win.
Really?
Yeah. There were only 4 wrestlers in the 165 weight class. So instead of putting 2 and 2 on the sides, they put everybody together, and Leland pinned all 3. So he is the automatic winner
Really?
at 165. So
okay, how about that? We've got a champion already.
Yep. So we have a champion at 120. We have a champion at 185. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more guys to go in the championship round.
Mace and Staten on our bottom mat, patiently waiting the top right corner to finish up. 6-5 in the second period. There was quite a bit of delay in the first period of that match, and it's a close one.
Oh, looks like a pin.
And it is a pin to win. Taking a look down the list, Chapmanville at 150. Looks like that was Lexi Ellis. And a wonderful thing, John, that we mentioned over the last few years is women's wrestling, girls wrestling in the state of West Virginia started getting things going a few years back, held their own championship, state championships in January the last few years. And you are seeing more and more and more and more in the regular season here, and more talented female wrestlers. At some point, you'd love to have so many that you end up with a full-on set of teams and championships like we've had for the boys for many years. Ready to go here in the championships at 157. Bradley Mace for Roane County. Staten. Very nice first move to get the 2.
Staten, a very technical wrestler. And not only technical, but he's strong as well. But I guarantee you Bradley Mace is going to match most guys' strength here at this weight class.
Staten working for a turn. He's got a turn, and he's got Mace in a tough position. Steps through, but look at Bradley. That is the strength.
Yep.
I've only seen it a couple of times, being able to shove somebody off you on your back. Staten, though, adjusts, and he's got Mace still in pin position.
Mace is still fighting that off. Staten giving him everything he has, but Mace.
Minute left to go. Mace gets to his stomach, now to his knees. 3 for the back points. Mace now escapes and picks up the 1. 40 seconds left. I remember a few years back, Peyton Carpenter was a kid who could just throw you off from his back, as if he was bench pressing you.
Yeah.
Bradley Mace just about did that. I'm checking on Staten real quick to see if there was a blood time coming. Mace hit on a double. Staten sprawls nicely. 30 seconds left here in the first.
5-1 lead for Calhoun County Staten. Who is in a better shape here? These guys are using every ounce of muscle strength they've got.
Very nice defensive move by Mace. Staten was trying the little ankle pick. 8 seconds left here in the first.
So impressed with how Bradley has wrestled today. Last week he had to wrestle up at 165, and He's giving up a lot of weight there.
And the first period ends with a 5-1 lead for Staten. Third and fourth place match still going forth. Grafton and Chapmanville at 157. Other matches finished. Mace going to choose bottom position. Well, he's been turned a couple of times. John gotten away from it. He's going to look for a quick escape here, try to cut that deficit down.
The length of Staten, he's got some length on Bradley here. He's working, though.
Try to close in on that cradle. Mace recognized, spins.
There we go,
Got
Bradley.
to get that leg away, and he does. Mace with the escape. Cuts it to 5-2 now.
Working in on the double.
Mace, the blast over towards the side of the mat. And again, two wrestlers go tumbling. Mace trying to help Staten up.
You can see that Bradley is in pretty good shape here. Roane County's wrestlers have decided they're going to turn it up in the practice room and really work on their endurance and their stamina.
Well, it's good if you can walk around near your weight.
Yes.
And Mace doing that. Bradley going like a bull in a china shop there, head down, going forward at Staten. Minute left here in the second. This has been an aggressive match between both of them. Stall warning now for Staten as Mace pressing the action. Staten says, okay, if you're going to give me a stall, I'll pull a throw out.
Bradley still trying to hold that off.
Staten with the takedown. And Mace in a tough position yet again. Lots of time here in the second, 40 seconds.
You can see strength of Bradley. He's fighting out again.
Amazing.
He's up and out.
He's up and out. 3. And Mace with a takedown. So 3, give 2, and an escape. So it should be 10-5 now.
Bradley working on the side. Nothing yet. Now they're out.
So I've got 10-5. You had 7 for the takedown, 3 for the back points to give 10 for Staten, and then they gave Mace an escape.
Yeah.
And then a takedown for Mace.
Right.
So he should have. So he should have 5 on the scoreboard. Joe Mike Rector, he does not take kindly to those that don't take kindly.
Absolutely.
He will not hear it from the crowd in the stands.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody from the crowd sway an official. So you might just not want to try it. Giving Staten an opportunity here, Drew, to catch his breath. You can see early in the season, this is Calhoun's first tournament. So might not be at full strength here.
Still the third, fourth place match taking place. Matt Weiss, as I say it, already on his way over to watch it.
It's like he reads your mind.
I think he does. Grafton and Chapmanville. Third period action. And again, it was a 7-2 lead after the takedown by Staten. He got the 3 near fall, which makes it 10. Mace rolled over, escaped for the 1, making it 10-3, and then Mace with a quick takedown. And I'm calling 10-5, John. You heard it here first.
Okay. I'm calling this is taking way too long.
So much fast action there. It's very difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
To keep track of everything.
Well, it's given Staten an opportunity to catch his breath and recharge, because once Bradley got the escape and shot that double leg takedown, you could see Staten was really struggling with endurance there.
We're set at 1:57, second period, 14 seconds left. And how about you, John? I'm just saying.
Well,
Lucky guess, says Swolby.
Swolby says a lucky guess. 14 seconds left to go here in the second. Bradley Mace down 10-5.
Would love to keep Staten down here for the last 8 seconds. Doesn't want to give up a cheapie here. And it looks like he may, and he will. Time has run out. Mace almost gave up a reversal. And we move to the third, with Staten leading 10-5. The two will go neutral here in the third, sorry.
Bradley needs to push the action here. Staten's length almost got Bradley's leg.
Now, Staten does have a stall warning already, and if Mace continues to put the pressure on, he may have a chance here. Staten, gator roll right there, though.
Yep, trying for it. Right here, Bradley's got to be quick off the whistle and ready to go.
1 minute, 35 seconds. Championship match here at 1:57.
It's been a dandy.
Great action, both of them with some very good situations.
Bradley is pushing the action. There's no stall call yet. Bradley working to get that leg. Here we go. A chance to pick up and score.
He'll transition the double to a single now. Got to get control first. Staten tries to trip Bradley, and he'll end up with the points. So Mace.
Bradley a chance to get free. 55.
Under a minute left, 55 seconds. Mace now up to his feet. Now Mace runs Staten all the way to the other edge, and he's going to get two for the reversal. Staten over near the trash can, and that can only mean one thing: biscuit and gravy coming back up.
That's right.
A little bit of biscuits and gravy action. And again, you wouldn't slight Staten whatsoever. This has been a fierce match.
Absolutely. I
Lots
love
of
the action. Yeah, love the action. And we talked about it here that, Calhoun, first match of the season. Guys are not in mid-season.
I know Matt.
form.
Listen, I know Matt White was focused down on the trash can while the projectile was coming. We're just missing Joe McDonald with the instant replay, the slow-mo instant replay.
Banners at the bottom finally came in handy.
My banners at the bottom covered up the projectile. Hey, that's what wrestling is, folks. Blood and guts.
That's what it is.
And that's what this final 40 seconds is going to be. Mace with a takedown on the reversal, trailing 12-7. Again, Staten already has a stall call. Mace going to try to continue to press the action on Staten and try to get something here late. .35 on the clock. Staten sitting out. Spinning. Got a hold of Mace's leg. Staten up to his feet. And almost with the reversal. Not just yet. Mace still with control, says Joe Mike Rector, but the time is going to run out. What a match. Wow. What a match between two very, very good wrestlers. Staten will have his hand raised, but we, the fans of wrestling, got the victory there. That was fun.
That was a jewel of a match. What a match.
So at 165, John, again, explain the situation at 165 for Roane County.
All right, so 165 here. There were only 4 wrestlers out of all the teams that was 165 pounds. So we, instead of putting them 2 and 2 and then just getting forfeits, we wrestled them all together on one side of the tournament today. And with that happening, you have Leland Schaefer that won all 4 of the matches, so that put him in first place. And I'm not sure who's going to finish second place there. Let's see, Leland Schaefer. It's going to be Ferguson of Webster that will finish second.
So a very strong match coming up here again. And again, Roane County and Calhoun County, 175. Grayson Steele for the Raiders. Sam Elmore, who once wore a maroon singlet, now back over at Calhoun County. Pair of 175-pound wrestlers. Elmore, little gator roll action. He'll end up with the takedown.
This is going to be a dandy of a match because of Grayson's knowledge, but
Steele
Sam
with
Elmore's strength.
Steele with a reversal. Now Elmore reverses it back, and he's got Steele in a pin position. And 2 back points given as well. 6-2 the lead for Elmore. And all that taking place 50 seconds into the match. These two are going to try to give Staten and Mace a run for their money for
Right.
match of the finals.
We will see who is conditioned well again.
Elmore controls that arm. Steele hops over. Grayson going to try to roll all the way through, turn in to Elmore. He's got control of the arm. Steele, this is where his methodical nature comes in. He's thinking about how he's going to make this happen.
There's back points coming and a pin opportunity for Steele.
Oh, he almost got it. 2 back points, 2 reversal.
So that's going to tie things up.
Actually, 3.
3.
4, and so now Steele leading 7-6. 15 seconds left in the match, and again, this is the first period. Great action. Steele looking in a half. 10 on the clock.
He needs a tapper.
And the tap comes in, and all of that in the first period. 7-6. Grayson Steele on top of Sam Elmore. Wow.
Yep, that one the same as we had the last match. We'll see who's going to be in the best shape.
I would imagine that back in the day when Sam was over at Roane County, those two probably rolled a bit in the wrestling room.
Yeah, definitely so.
Grayson down at the 145 area back a few years ago. Second period ready to go. I hope it's as exciting as the first period.
Both guys battling for position of what they want. You know, Grayson's strong. Sam, he's super strong. Sam's trying to shoot for that cowboy, and
who's going to end up with a takedown? It's a question. It's going to be Gray Bob.
It's going to be 2 for Grayson. He's going to have the 9-6 lead.
Elmore almost had that cowboy, though.
The strength of Sammy Elmore, it's just once he picks up some more technique, he's going to be very tough to deal with.
Steele now with a turn opportunity at double wrist control. Steele, a pin opportunity, and Grayson Steele with the victory and the championship.
What a match.
Absolutely. Thing you love to see between Elmore and Steele. Elmore not afraid to take chances.
Yes.
And he's got the strength to back it up.
He does.
With Gray Bob, Grayson Steele is so methodical. He knows how to make you pay if you just miss a little bit. And Steele with the victory. What a match, though.
Absolutely. As he goes over and gives some love to Tank Blosser, which is Sam's grandfather.
A great last couple of matches between Roane County and Calhoun County. We'll see another Raider wrestler this time, though. Lane Watson wrestling a Lewis County wrestler. Who do we have?
For Lewis,
Chapmanville, Anna, Logan.
for first and second place, Lane Watson. This is Jay Parsons.
So Jesse Parsons is the 190. And Lane has had quite the day as well.
Yeah, undefeated. And another chance to get his 5th win.
Treadway, Webster, Hall, Polka.
So the first place match, Watson and Parsons, Roan and Lewis. Polka and Webster in the third, fourth place match. 7th and 8th is going to be, looks like Grafton and Chapmanville. And nothing for 5th and 6th.
Watson working here. Oh, what a drag.
Getting to work quickly. What a quick move. Watson is so smooth transitioning, move to move to move. Looking for a tilt here. Watson with control. Dragging Parsons back in. He says, no, young man, you're staying in bounds here.
Gonna work here to stack him up. Parsons does a good job of getting those hips high and shaking Lane loose. Nice tight waist there for Watson. Gonna hook a leg.
Minute gone by in the first, 2-0. Favor of Lane Watson. Parsons up to his feet. And he'll escape for the point. Watch a little slippage there. Into the shot, Parsons trying to head around to the backside. Got Lane up into the air. Watson, though, he'll try to finish off a Merkel here. He'll get it. Now he'll turn. Parsons. He'll have 3 near fall coming as well. So that should make it 7-1. I think they gave the points to the wrong wrestler there. They gave Parsons the points.
Yep. Time on the clock, not ticking. Now it is.
Watson, top position. I wonder if Joe Mike Rector is going to come check this out. He will. Wants to make sure the score is correct over here. Unless he gave Parsons a takedown first, and I missed the reversal call.
It could have been he could have given him a takedown or a score of 2 before Lane put the Merkel in.
He did. So that's the call. They gave Parsons the takedown real quickly before Lane with the reversal and the back points.
Yeah.
Polka with the pin over Webster County on mat number 2 in the third place match. Following this one, just 2 more matches to go, 215 and 285. Roan County see first-year wrestler Coben Cottrell
makes it to the finals.
The kid is just an absolute phenomenal athlete, and he's doing something that doesn't really cross barriers much. You come in as a first-year wrestler.
Right.
You don't do stuff like this. You don't get to the finals. I remember Tyler May doing it.
Yes.
As a junior.
Yeah. Tommy Evans last year was the guy that was able to do that as well. But it'll be exciting. Coben's going to have a very tough match in Lewis with Carson, a state qualifier last year.
John, they have moved the score back to 7-1. So in the end, I believe it wasn't a takedown and a reversal. It was just Lane Watson got the takedown on the Merkel
Okay.
and immediately rolled into that. What would you call it? It's not a regular cradle.
No, not it was just it was a Merkel that we rolled into some back points. So Lane's going to score here.
Period number 2. Watson choosing bottom position, up quickly. Just 5 seconds into the second period, he leads 8-1.
Elbow down. They're fixing the score right now.
Oh, yeah. They'll get it figured out eventually.
8-1. There it is.
Watson and Parsons. Watson been on the offensive most of this match so far. Fought off one opportunity, turned it into a Merkel of his own and points. Parsons spinning around, looking for a takedown, and he's got his first takedown on Watson. 8-3 now. Watson, always moving it seems. Always active. Lane back to his base.
55 seconds with a little
Rolls
Granby
through,
roll
yes.
through. Nice move. Trap that
Watson.
leg. And now work.
Watson leading at 10-3, 40 seconds left of the seconds. Stall warning coming. And they're going to get Parsons on the stall. Roane County is going to have a pair of wrestlers in the 215-pound
Yes.
finals. Hogan Greathouse, who again was nursing a bit of a back injury, was okay to go here. Wrestling as the second guy at 215, JV, what if you want to call it that. And he had a great day, finished 4-1, and wrestling for third, fourth place.
We finished 3-1. One of those was just an exhibition match.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to
Okay,
get a chance.
well, guess what? He won that match. So
He
he's
did.
4-1 today,
He did.
unofficially. Watson looking for a tilt here at the end of the second period. Won't get it. Lane with a healthy lead here entering the third period. Parsons choosing bottom. Wonder if this lady knows she is right in front of our camera on 5th and 6th place on the green mat.
I bet she doesn't.
Watson going right to work here at the beginning of the third. Looking for a cradle. He's got it. Watson going to scoot the hips away, put a knee in. He's got the count coming, and he's got a pin opportunity. Tried to transition it as he lost control. Still 3 back points. Watson still struggling with the footing right here on this mat. Parsons with a shot. Sprawling out, though, is Watson.
Beautiful sprawl there.
Missed that escape point, sorry. 13-4. Watson just dragging Parsons back down. And he's just relentless, John. He is just relentless.
That's our motto for Roane County Wrestling. We're just relentless. We've got to be that way. And Lane's one of the leaders.
Watson up a little too high there for a second. 50
Jackknife.
seconds left.
Jackknife open right there for Lane.
Watson working until he couldn't find out what he wanted to do. Just cuts Parsons. Now,
There we go.
off of the shot by Parsons, Watson able to transition to a full mount, and there is a pin for Watson. Did a lot of what he wanted to do, and then a little bit of a counter shot there for Watson, and he finishes it off.
Yeah. He kind of baited Parsons into that. And as soon as he did, it was 99.
5th and 6th place.
So we moved to 215 pounds.
McNeely from Logan.
So you're going to see Coben Cottrell, first-year wrestler.
3rd and 4th place.
Going
gonna
against
be
Carson.
Carson, a seasoned wrestler. These guys met up on the football field as well. Carson, a two-time all-conference football player. Hogan Greathouse over here. They get a chance to wrestle Logan, a Logan wrestler, and they're getting after it already.
Wasting 0 time. So the first place match to our right, third place match to our left, both Roane County Wrestling.
Logan, the chance to get some points, fighting it off.
Looking for an early takedown. They'll head out of the circle. Meanwhile, championship side, right side, Cottrell and Carson going at it. Both heavy on the head to begin this first period.
Coben Cottrell going to be a very scary wrestler as he continues to learn. And Hogan Greathouse going for a nice throw.
Looked like he was going to have a takedown on him, rolled through it, got the takedown of his own. 2-0 lead for Greathouse in the third place match to your left, bottom of the screen. Pair of Logan wrestlers going at it for 5th and 6th. Still no score in the championship match on your right. Carson and Cottrell.
And it looks like we're going to have our third Roane County wrestler on, well, actually, it's going to be Leo Rogers.
Okay, so that tells us that Rogers was at 215 today. You know, he's right in that middle catch weight of 190, 215 area.
Yep. So he's going to get a 7th place.
So Roane County with points galore available to them here in this championship match at 215. Going for first, third, and we won a 7th. Cottrell aggressive. Went after a long single leg shot attempt. Greathouse working.
Keeping that wrist.
25 seconds left in the first place match.
Oh, there we go, Hoagie. There we go.
Greathouse with a pin opportunity here in the third place match. Gonna go chest to chest with the Logan wrestler. He's got it. And there's
There
the
we
pin.
go.
Hogan Greathouse finishing third. And now we move directly over to the first place match. Cottrell and Carson, still no score. Both of them just a lot of feeling out process. And we'll move to the second period.
All right, looks like Coben is going to choose down here and try to escape to score.
Cottrell looking for the first point of the match here.
This is the area where Coben doesn't have much knowledge, is the top bottom areas. He's learning a lot on his feet. He just has to learn some different techniques here. Coben's close to being out.
Got up to his feet and then run out of the ring by Carson. The two will reset in the center of the mat.
Coben's going to be down again. 0-0, 136 left to go here in the second period. And Carson looks to control that arm again. Coben has a chance to be up and out. Just doesn't know that at this point.
Stay tuned. At the conclusion of the 285-pound weight class, we will break away for our sponsors while they get the points tallied up for the champions. We'll come back and we will show the champions of the Gary Bender Invitational. Cottrell trying to get to his feet, now trying to fight off a cradle attempt by Carson.
Carson doing a great job of staying heavy there. Coben has a chance to be up and out again.
Carson got a little high there for a second. It's one of those things, John, you mentioned, you have to feel that weight shift above you.
Yep, it's just a balance thing, a leverage. Coben's being controlled here. Joe Mike sure is letting him know.
Carson now with a half in. He's got control of that opposite arm. 23 seconds left in the second. Cottrell trying to fight. Larson, though, going to get him rolled here. Go Mike Rector. Looking intently.
Coben is fighting it.
8 on the clock, and Carson's going to get the pin. But how about the fight by Coben Cottrell, first-year wrestler championship in his first Garry Bender Invitational.
Yeah, you can't be upset about that one bit. Coben Cottrell has come a long way in just about 3.5, 4 weeks. This guy's going to be completely fine. He's got 4 pins on the day, and he battled one of the best kids, one of the better kids in the state.
Well, Roane County does not have, again, a 285 wrestler here. Tyson Freeland started out the day, was pinned in his second match, and took an injury in that match, so he is not in it. So we will be able to just take a look at all 4 mats here for the 285-pound division. They're still finishing up over on mat number 3, the 5th place match, a pair of Logan wrestlers battling it out against each other. And I hear a mat slap over there, so the 5th place match goes to Logan. That was an easy one for me, John.
Collins from Calhoun, Young from Grafton.
All right, if my calculations are correct.
It sounds like a, what movie did that come from?
I have no clue.
I don't remember, but it sounds like something I've heard before.
We're looking at Roane County. If they don't count the win from Hogan and the win from Leo Rogers, then we're going to look at having a score of 183 points as a team, Roane County. If they do score both of those, then we're going to be looking at 199 points scored for Roane County. So Roane County, 120-pound champion, a 165-pound champion, 175-pound champion, and a 190-pound champion. So you have 4 champions from Roane County. You have Tyson Penna, you have Leland Schaefer, you have Grayson Steele, and Lane Watson. So pretty good showing for Roane County here. You got a couple guys finishing second. Noah Penna, second at 106. Gabe Deaver, second at 138. Bradley Mason, one of the best matches I've seen in a while, at 157, finishing runner-up. And then Coben Cottrell finishing runner-up. So you can't be upset. You can't be mad one bit. You've got to really be happy about what Roane County's been able to do here today.
Heavyweights championship match, Man and Webster County, a good battle. 3rd place between Grafton and Calhoun. 5th and 6th, Chapmanville Lewis. No 7th and 8th place match with all the heavyweights here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go out there, Schwalbe, you and me. I don't think they want us to suit up. We're going to have to wear the shorts. Again, after the conclusion of the heavyweight matches, we'll break away for just a few minutes while they tally up the point totals for the championships. And then Coach Garry Bender, if he's still here, I assume he's still here.
Yep.
Always helps out giving out the individual awards and the championship trophy. We'll stay here for that presentation. Championship match tied 5-5 between Webster County's Michael Ferguson and from Man, Michael Hobson. Hobson, a tremendous football player down at Man for the Hillbillies. Here are Michaels going at it. Michael Ferguson from Webster County, Michael Hobson. Hobson with the reversal 7-5. Meanwhile, third place match. Grafton heavyweight Gabe Young with a pin over Calhoun County's Troy Collins. So we will focus in now on the first place match. And we've got an 8-5 lead for Hobson, I believe. Is that correct, John? Hobson with the lead.
Yes.
Hobson controlled ahead for a second. Looking for a throw by and back points. Actually, no, it was Ferguson with the lead. So Ferguson leading 9-7 after the escape point issued. Again, still fifth, sixth place match going on. Now Ferguson, pin opportunity for the championship. Hobson rolling side to side, Ferguson. And he has got the pin in Webster County with a championship here today.
Nice job there. That was a good match. Back and forth action. One match is remaining in Chapmanville, Lewis. Looks like it's 10 seconds left to go here in the second period. Maybe a 2-1 lead for Chapmanville.
Can't tell, is that second period or third?
Second.
Second period. So again, as John Penna mentioned, Roane County with some champions, some third place finishers as well. Champions in 120-pounder Tyson Penna, 165-pounder Leland Schaefer, 175 Grayson Steele, and 190 Lane Watson. Coben Cottrell finishing second. Noah Penna at 106 finishing second. Bradley Mace at 157 finishing second. What was it, a third place finish for Mac Webb?
Yes.
And a third place finish for Hogan Greathouse at 215. A sixth place finish for Forrest Coe at 144. And Leo Rogers sneaking in at 215 with a seventh place finish.
Everybody here scored.
And that is good to go when you're talking about team scores. Again, Roane County undefeated in pool action at 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0, and great showing here for the Raiders. Chapmanville working here. Got a 2-1 lead here in the third period. 1:07 left to go.
A little fifth place match right into high definition right here. I always like to move things around, John. What can I say?
We have spent some time over the last week working on this stuff.
Gosh, all for naught for a second. We had
Yeah.
no internet at the high school this morning. Thank goodness. Toby Ford, Shannon Cottrell got a hold of Brenda Brown, and she got a hold of Frontier. Dr. Richard Duncan, our superintendent of schools, coming in, helping out as well, getting us on the air. We stayed live throughout most of pool action right until the end. We got knocked off right at the end of pool action, which is okay because we got all but about 2% of the wrestling done. And then luckily, somehow, some way, our buddy Swolby still has Wi-Fi on his phone. So the final match finished on mat number 3.
Your 106 champion.
And they're going to be giving out some awards now. We will raise our main camera back. Matt, you got it looking good right now. Coach Garry Bender presenting those beautiful new plaques created. John Penna by Joe McDonald, our good buddy with A&M Digital Technologies. A 3D printed championship plaque. First time we've had those ever here at Roane County High School. Got to thank Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies for that. I'm going to stop thanking Joe because first he tells Matt to lower the camera to see the vomit in the 157-pound match. Then he is giving me grief because our buddy Swolby, with which we are utilizing his internet, he's all about. It's because he has an Android and not an iPhone, which is why he still has internet. Did he leave his phone up here for us? I think he did.
Yeah, he did. He's got my phone. He's going to go down and get a picture of Tyson and Coach Bender.
106-pound champion from Calhoun County. Congratulations to Reese Schoolcraft. Couple of Raider versus Red Devil matchups here in the finals. None better, I think, John, if we're talking about matches of the finals at 157. Bradley Mace and Staten. That was quite the battle between Bradley Mace and Hayden Staten at the 157. Following that, a great match between Grayson Steele and Sam Elmore.
Oh, wow.
At 175.
Your 126-pound champion, Hensley from Chapmanville.
Just a good day of wrestling. Love to have the chance to host matches.
And it's so nice to have Coach Garry Bender. Well, he had a sling on. He just had some shoulder surgery, John, to repair some issues. And he said, I'm not wearing that daggone thing when I'm handing out medals. That's the type of old school toughness you just don't teach.
Yeah.
You just have.
To have Coach Bender here today, it's a great honor. Of course, we were in school with Coach Bender. He was a teacher. He was a coach. Just a phenomenal leader of young men, and it's great to have him back around Alpha some now. We haven't seen him for a little while because he's been trying to heal up. So we're very, very, very fortunate to have Coach Bender helping us out.
Again, receiving the brand new plaques, care of A&M Digital Technologies, 3D printed. Really neat stuff. Also want to thank Nate White. He is always there to help out. Nate White with NV Graphics, creating the official Raider Cup for the champion team.
Yeah.
That will be given out here as soon as these awards for the individual champions are finished.
Your 157-pound champion, Stanton from Calhoun.
Hayden Stanton from Calhoun County at 157. Boy, I will remember that match between he and Bradley Mace for quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
That was nonstop action from start to finish.
Talking about the plaques here, they're 3D plaques made by a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Joe McDonald and I had a long drive home from Oak Glen, and this is a brainstorm that he and I had.
Ideas always come out of those long road trips.
Yes.
Grayson Steele picking up the championship at 175. He'll be followed by Lane Watson at 190 for Roane County.
Your 190-pound champion, Watson from Roane County.
Great day again for the junior Lane Watson.
Lane not the most, doesn't want to take many pictures.
When Jake's there, he says, "Get your rear end back there."
Champion Carson from Lewis.
Oh, what a match at 215. Lewis County's Carson over Roane County's Coben Cottrell. Cottrell, a first-year wrestler, making it to the championship match and putting a battle on.
Yeah, you cannot talk enough good about what Roane County's guys showed up today. 8 in the finals, 4 of those guys champions tonight, and just very proud of those guys. Now a lot of work ahead of them to get this place cleaned back up.
Now Michael Ferguson from Webster County, the 285-pound champion. And some other wrestlers getting some opportunities to take pictures with Coach Garry Bender, National Wrestling Hall of Fame member.
Your 2023 Garry Bender Raider Cup champion, team-wise, Roane County.
And Roane County will bring the cup about 200 feet away and into the trophy case as the Raiders with the victory as a team.
Please have a safe trip home.
That bad boy is going to be in the locker room for a while, I bet you.
So the Raider team will get together over out at mid-court as Matt White will focus in on Roane County. This is where I like having the vantage point over top of all the other people who are going to be taking pictures. Raider team stepping in and picking up the 2023 Garry Bender Invitational Raider Cup. Your 2023 champions, the Roane County Raiders. Well, John, it's been a very stressful day here for us, but a very good day nonetheless. We were able to stay live for all but just a couple of matches, fighting some tough situations internet-wise, but we do appreciate everyone who stepped up here to put this on. Obviously, thank you to Athletic Director Toby Ford.
Yes.
Thank you to all the volunteers, as you mentioned, who brought stuff, brought food for the hospitality rooms, not just for the coaches and the officials, but for the wrestlers as well. The mat maids who worked all of the tables, as well as Mike Roberts and Anthony Roberts who helped work tables as well. I know I'd be forgetting people,
Yes.
but it was thanks to every one of those volunteers. John, without that, this stuff doesn't happen the way it should.
Yeah, you know, we're fortunate to have people in the county that really look out for our kids and look out for the youth. Very proud to have them be a part of it.
And your final snapshot right there, Roane County, the champions of the Garry Bender Invitational Raider Cup. Want to thank all of our crew here at WVRC. Big thanks to our buddy Swolby for coming in with the internet access late. Matt White, thank you so much for being up there on the perch, running the camera situation. Katie White right beside you, teaching you what to do, I'm sure, telling him what to do.
She had him under control.
John Pennant, great day again today. This is the
Yes.
first of many wrestling tournaments this year, and we hope they go